Hey, check it, okay. I told my boss, it ain't no limit. Told all my
How you feeling, baby?
I'm good. I'm with you. I don't think we had a day where I can just wake up and hang out with you.
Oh, yeah. It was due. It was coming. You know it was going to happen one day. One day.
Why don't you play a game? Be my friend.
You sure? You ain't got to watch me play. You want to watch me play one game?
Do your thing. I'll be my butt.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got a good
Gotta turn the game all the way down.
between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers.
You want this?
Yeah. I'll put my shit. I'm trying to let you hear the music there. Now this game audio be loud as hell. Let me see if I can turn it down.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he had no room to run as he's tackled. Side that's running. Now Patterson to start the drive.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, a run with Patterson. Room here to run. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And complete to Drake London. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there.
That was some bullshit.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
We're scoreless after 1. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers now to throw. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
From way up at the 23, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 69 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. To try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score the Falcons 7, Packers 3. Your way through.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Rodgers to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. An inside give to Jones. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And here's Jones again on second down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 3rd and short to get to the tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Well, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Allen Lazard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Mariota steps away to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Fourth down, Mariota. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Crosby is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can.
2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try it. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 31, Mariota. He's got his man, London, right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mariota. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
Important extra point up and through, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Rodgers. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver.
I got him. Let's go.
Into the 46-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because
Yeah. Lame Manning.
nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Yeah. Hey, you see the bottle right now on the top, man?
I can be in that huddle with
That's right,
the
man.
offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get
He threw a pig. I picked his ass off.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to really.
Here's Patterson again. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they get a minute to go down in the football. I guess the simple question, why not just take it easy?
That hot shot. Right here. That hot shot, please.
It happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter if you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Get this first down.
And he's going to go. And he's across the
Touchdown. Yeah.
final minute.
Yeah.
Just
Needed
about
that.
seal it.
And that
You see how I did them?
How much you win? $100?
I need to be betting. I'm about to start betting. I'd be at like $3,300 right now if I bet $100 a game.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, a little
I'm
decision to be made.
Damn.
So the boxing, but some days I'll lose like 400, some days I win like 700. But I'd be up, though, you feel me? I'd be up.
You ain't gonna let me up.
Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Falcons have just about sealed this football game.
I should just keep consider.
I'm not sure this shit for free.
Sliman, no hero.
Huh?
Sliman been no hero. He's, I don't know anything. Oh, fuck.
This is taking just shy of 10.
Hey, what is you doing?
Nah, the Falcons suck. The niggas be running no kickoff back on me, bro. Like, I can't run the kickoff back on niggas. The niggas
What you
every,
mean?
like, how just, you know, when you kick the ball off, you know, have you ever seen the ball
Oh, yeah,
get
then
kicked
they
off?
catch it?
And they catch it and they be running on this game, like, they let niggas run it back. A touchdown easy against the Falcons.
About set to get this drive started.
It won't let y'all tackle them.
Yeah, niggas be getting blocked up.
Rodgers to throw.
Another pick. Every time out.
Get his ass.
Shit, man.
As a stopper with just
I should have kicked the field goal.
to go in the game.
Extra point, but let's see.
You saying you up 20 points? I
I'm up
mean,
7.
you know what I mean.
I'm up 7, but he can score. You got Aaron Rodgers, that dude with that ugly haircut we was looking at the other week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, shit.
Hit him.
Tackle him. Clock, time.
It's ticking.
I know I needed
He
to
only
tick.
got 20 seconds.
I know.
You good.
I know I'm good.
Shake the controller so it can mess up.
Ooh. Stay in bounds, nigga. Clock over.
It's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Big gang, lame man, nigga. You ain't lying. Big gang, we win. It was tough. It was a tough game, but we pulled it out. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Even though ain't nobody watching, but when they see it, share that shit. We doing this shit with the Falcons, man. Let's do it. I'm gonna check his record. I'm gonna see if he a good guy. Yeah. It's a bass string right here.
Yeah.
Got my band here.
And we winning. Cause it's up.
GTA coming. GTA 6 coming.
Yeah.
Gonna get Bay on there. We shooting shit. She can shoot too. Yeah, I'm playing. My bae can shoot. Let me see.
You should have seen my mama eyes when I lost track.
Was he a good player? See, I'm 1,000. 1,700. It's like million people who play this shit.
Damn.
He 15,000. It's pretty good. It was pretty decent.
But you beat him.
I beat the what? I beat the number 23 though.
What?
I think I screenshotted it. I'm fine for real. I just don't. I don't be competing like. I need to compete for money. Like I need to get into the Madden competitions and play for some money. For real. Alright, let me get this music right. Tied in that game.
I'm gonna watch my show.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here with you and I'm gonna read my book.
I'm gonna watch the show with you too. See how good it is. Play one more
I'm
game.
not watching it for the beginning.
I know. I just still want to see like.
Oh, okay. But then I just.
I started watching it.
Yeah.
Like the first episode, I don't know if you remember, but the motherfucker cut the niggas' heads off and shit. First episode. I was like, oh yeah, this shit hard. It's not what I thought it was.
Oh yeah, no. They be fighting the war and stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit fine. I
And
like that.
how they be going against each other. How they be trying to come up with negotiations and sell each other like daughters and stuff like that.
Oh man.
Cause you know back in the day they be trying to marry them. You know, people got money.
Yeah, they buying everything they want. Your daughter, his daughter, both of them, all three of them, your wife.
That's so serious. Money was.
Coins, damn coins. Gold coin. What else? That's what it was? Coin.
Yeah, they had a dollar bill. They had a dollar bill there, baby.
No, you found some gold. Shit, strike gold. For real. Niggas out there digging for that shit. Came up on something. That's why gold is so worth right now. Well, it used to be. If you dig for some diamonds though, some gas, take some strike for gas somewhere.
What? That's what I wouldn't mind doing, investing into a gas station.
Them niggas are dead.
Y'all come to my gas station. It's so clean. It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be stacked up well. You know what I'm saying?
A black owned gas station?
Yes. You're gonna have a little food. How they be having a little crispy little, KKs they be having in there. Okay,
the chicken spot right up here. That should be in. I ain't gonna lie.
What kind of chicken is it? Like chicken wing?
Chicken wing, chicken nugget. That should be in. They got some little biscuits too. I'm like, damn, y'all folks. I need to invest in y'all a franchise store for y'all motherfuckers.
That's what my
But I don't be eating.
I was trying to get Malika, my friend that cook, her and my sister to invest into a wing bar with me, like a franchise. And then she's going. It's only $1,400.
Get y'all liquor license, sell some beer and that shit, like a real wing bar, like a bar for real.
But Malika said she want her own.
She don't want to do it with you.
Yeah. And then
I
told my sister, well, we just gotta save, so just go ahead and save to put up towards it, and then we can do it for real. Something.
Yeah, something. I thought about like in the building and like just having a whole bunch of people in different industries, like Like people who have ideas of creating shit. Like if you got an idea, but you ain't really got the resources. Like you just come to me. We got the resources, but we gonna want to cut though.
Hello.
Oh, your shit.
I'm starting at 30%.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it like that to start off.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some niggas going. I'm like, oh damn, that nigga doing shit. Say okay, 25%. Yeah. No, 30 is reasonable though too. Especially if we doing all the work. Yeah, and I'm putting some money behind you too. No cap, lingerie. Can't erase it. I'm streaming, talking about my ideas.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Atlanta. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll go again with Patterson. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Throwing, Mariota. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Running between the tackles. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mariota now from the 50. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Mariota on 1st down.
Yeah, nigga.
28 yards. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Tunyon's got it on the out route. 7 yards there and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just out absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing is Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now Mariota on 4th down. He completes it to Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Give to Patterson, running to the right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does.
Catch that ball, Ridley. Let's go.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have moved out in front. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Koo now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. They'll go again to Jones. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. On first down, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Following the interception here, Mariota escaping the pressure right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. To throw again on second down, Mariota. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
22 yards there, a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 24. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On third down, here's Jones. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This one swung out here to Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll run here with Dillon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Here's Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Crosby is good, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 1st down, going back to Patterson.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Mariota. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
On the move past the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll give it to Patterson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Running the counter, Patterson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Mariota. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they double him up.
Yes, sir.
I thought I missed that, but that's young Ho Koo. My young Ho Koo. Look. That's his name. You see it?
I thought
my young Ho Koo.
I thought you were talking about me, like,
nah.
like,
Chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Koo just hit the field goal.
Yeah, I'm kicking it to you fullback so you can't run that shit back, lame ass nigga.
in the game.
Pulls it in at the 13.
You gotta work for it. My baby said don't give it to you. Nah, you gotta work for it. I ain't lacking, nigga.
He can hear you? Oh, yeah, they got his headset.
He probably talking to me. What'd you say? Huh?
Frozen Tundra 89. Okay, say your age.
What's your rank, nigga?
Well, you older than me.
What's your rank, young nigga?
What if you can, like...
88. What if I can text?
Like, type, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I can message them, but yeah, nah, that's an idea right there.
Like, when you talk into it, it just show, like, not a whole blackout, but, like, writing just going up.
Yeah, like, they got that in the chat. That's a pick. Good pass. Good pass.
Come on, baby, don't make me punch you. Okay, I'm just saying.
Punch me. Where you gonna punch me? Give me your best shot. Punch me hard. Nah, punch me for real. Ooh, you got knuckles on that one. You better give me a frog. You ever had a frog before?
Yeah.
Niggas used to do that shit in middle school.
That shit hurt. Like, I don't know why people thought.
That shit was crazy. Like, niggas' body didn't want to do that, but we was
Yeah,
doing
and
it.
they be like, with the little,
Yeah.
I'm like, and they be jumping.
That shit crazy.
We did crazy shit when we was younger. Especially our class, the little hot gun.
Yeah, nah, these young niggas is crazy
like,
now.
Oh, I was about to fight my friend because I was like, damn, bitch, why don't you push my hand? You know the little glue hot gun?
Oh, damn.
And we put them at the table and we was on like, hey.
Yeah, I was
like,
giving each other
trying to
swings.
push people, yeah. And I was like, damn, why you push my hand, bitch? We supposed to be cool. The fuck? My thing was burning that whole fucking day. Everybody thought it was so fucking funny.
Nah, you young niggas now got guns with like they shooting like my niggas I was coaching this summer.
You know, pellet gun?
Yeah, little pellet gun. You know what I'm talking about? They call it splat. They call it like scat guns, splat guns, some shit like splat. Niggas shot me with that shit. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas been quit playing. I'm gonna fight one of y'all young niggas. Hey, now Coach Cool, he ain't that cool. Nigga, don't shoot that shit no more. Y'all keep that shit. Y'all keep that shit with your buddies, man. For real. I'm finna pull the real one out. Like we won the game. I got a mama. The mama was one of my best players at Cool. And I guess they was happy we won and shit. They was feeling good. And we walking out, going to the cars. Like I might have been talking shit with the niggas after the game. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, you know. But anyway, the mama done supported in the drive-by shooting. The mama done drove the kids up, car full of them. These niggas done hopped out on me with the gun. I'm like, they like, yeah, and I'm like, mama, I'm mad at you.
Okay,
niggas like, what's wrong with you? You know these shits hurt. What wrong?
She really one of them.
Like, if you shoot an eye out, like, that shit take your eye out if you looking. But I ain't no goofy. I ain't finna look at a nigga shooting. I'm turning my back. Pick. Ooh, good pass. Only got 20 seconds, nigga. Pass. Good pass, bro. Good drive, bro.
What is this?
Cash out. Free cash out. That nigga locked. I every rapper in Atlanta like they locked up.
They all getting locked up.
Like,
either they getting locked up or they dying. I don't want to rap no more. I don't even want to rap no more.
I mean, I'm be like Future. I'm be the next Future. Just chilling like.
He do be in the cut though.
But he be talking that shit though.
None of that bullshit.
Nah, he be talking that shit though in his song.
But
like,
I'm saying like,
but nah, he be chilling. Like, he just high. Like, yeah, you popping too much, doing too much popping, you gonna get sneaked by.
Like, he don't be like, you know what I'm saying? You'll be seeing him like in the hood and stuff like that. Probably in like a little other countries, but it'd be for a video. It's not like Young Thug or like some other people, they were like, yeah, like this, like,
I ain't even seen him.
Or they be with some, I don't really see him with like
nobody. Yeah, he know how to distance himself from there. Like he got that shit. Like he got that shit understood. Like y'all my niggas, but I gotta be over here because I'm mainstream doing this shit. I'm gonna bring the check. I'm gonna keep bringing the bricks and shit to the hood.
Okay.
But, y'all
they don't be with all that beefing. Who he be beefing with?
Nobody. Not that I know of.
He be minding his motherfucking business.
Niggas gonna have street beef. Like he gonna have some beef in the street just because of shit. But niggas, they passed that shit. Like they done music done took them so far through there. They ain't gotta worry about that shit for real. Alright, bro, I'm in the stream. Go in the stream on that, man. 2 dubs.
Peace out, A-Town down. You gotta say
Peace out, A-Town down, man. Falcons winning the Super Bowl this year. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, share.